morning. We're here at Capeway Rovers in Middleborough, Massachusetts for the first race of the year. Just came back in from practice. It was a little hairy out there. It was pretty cold, so track was pretty hard, but hopefully with a few more degrees in temperature, it'll soften up a little bit. If you just want to skip to the GoPros of the motos, I will post the timestamps up here somewhere. And yeah, let's see how the day goes.
Here they come, open A. Out of the gate, leader number 99. Gate number 2, race number 1 underway, open B, here they come. Out of the gate, leader.
And hello there, Jeff from the future here, and what was that? Anyways, kind of forgot to film more after that. Kind of got busy with the rest of the day. Still a bit of a learning curve to this YouTube and video process. First moto went all right, faded towards the end and made a few mistakes, but still wasn't bad. Unfortunately, we had a GoPro glitch with the second moto, which I will now show you everything that was recorded. Since it decided to basically cut out on the line, we didn't get anything of it, but that was, by good margin, my worst moto of the day. We were last in the running order, so the track was pretty cooked, and yeah, just was tired, faded, ended up in 5th for 4th overall. So it is what it is. We learned a lot, and the season is still young. It's a learning process. I just started racing again last year. Still learning a lot, and we'll continue to learn every time. There he goes again. The wind was tough. There were a few times in that first moto that it kind of blew the bike out from under me, and that's why I decided about halfway through to kind of try and keep wheels on the ground and just maintain instead of really going for it and, you know, having that lead to a crash. Second moto, the wind was even worse, so it was fairly wheels on the ground, which doesn't necessarily play into my strengths, but it is what it is. That's the hand that you're dealt. I also want to give a big thank you to my buddy Shane. Picked me up in the morning. We drove there in the morning. We were up since 4 a.m., so it's about a 2-hour drive, 2.5-hour drive. Did it there and back in the same day with last moto of the day. So we were gone from like 5 until 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. So it was a long day. I want to thank him for driving. I also want to give a shout out to my other friends that raced. Devin, 512, who you saw pass me for first in the first moto, and also he got first in the second moto, so he went 1-1 on the day. He hasn't raced in a little while, so it was a really good showing from him. Other buddy Justin, it was his first race in the B class. He did great. Was around mid-pack somewhere. I didn't really check the results, but he was riding good all day. Al also just worked on being smooth, was very comfortable. He just started racing and riding and just basically jumped right into racing, and he has been really picking up on it and doing great. More to come soon, that's for sure. I'm not sure when the next race is going to be, but we've got a few options for the next one, and riders ride. So we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. If you're the one of probably 5 people who will actually watch this, I appreciate it.